everyone, it's Scott with YouGetRipped.com. I wanted to shoot a quick little video here. Jim and I just did a podcast similar to this topic, and I wanted to kind of go over what we talked about. And basically, if you're feeling frustrated when you're trying to build muscle, or even if you're trying to lose weight, but this is going to be more about when you're trying to build muscle. If you're feeling frustrated because you're not getting the gains that you want, there could be a problem with your diet. You might not be having enough calories. Okay, that's the simple one. But I'll say B, okay, or a really obvious one, but yet we don't like to think about it because we think that it's all done in the gym and it's all done with nutrition. But basically, the silent killer for not building muscle is frustration. All right? Because when you get frustrated, you usually stop doing what you're doing to get that result. Perfect example, I recently was tracking my 60 days of a certain routine, certain diet, and I ended up doing my measurements and my weight and all that stuff, and I was a little frustrated because I was a little disappointed. I thought I'd be getting a little bit more size, a little bit more in my arms. I measured my arms before the 60 day or the 60 days when I started, and then when I ended, and I gained about 5/8, about a half inch on the right arm, and on the left arm was about 5/8. And that's common too. You can build more muscle on one, spot than the other. But again, I didn't measure all over my body, which I probably should have, or it's really hard to kind of do that. So your weight also has an issue. So I gained about 3.5, 4 pounds over the 60 days, which is good, about 2 pounds per month. But I was a little frustrated, and it made me not really want to work out that day, to be quite honest with you. I was a little disappointed, so I was like, you know what am I doing this for? But then Jim brought me kind of back to reality, and then I said, we really got to talk about this, because it's the people that push through and then do another 60 days, right? So most people would be like happy with that half inch, 5/8 of an inch on the arm. And I should be happy with that because I did build muscle, okay, in kind of a short period of time. But the key here is in this video is basically don't get frustrated. If you are frustrated, welcome it, look it in the eye, and kick its butt by going forward. Because if you continue to go forward, you're going to make those gains. But just keep in mind that you will become frustrated. It's okay. But then that's why you need a partner, or you need someone like Jim or myself to vent with, and say, hey, look, I'm getting frustrated. And then, you can get someone to get you back on track. So anyway, that's this quick video. If you haven't listened to our podcast, you can do so. Go over to YouGetRipped.com. There's a tab there that said podcast. You can subscribe to our channel and get all the updates. But anyway, don't get frustrated. If you do get frustrated, bust your way through it. All right, this is Scott with YouGetRipped.com. I'll talk to you later. Now, you get ripped. Now you get ripped.